Let's face it, sex can be difficult. We all want the glamour and the bliss of sex. We want it to be hot and connected. But when it comes down to it, a lot of us are quite uncomfortable when it comes to having sex. So today, you're going to discover how to get more comfortable with having sex. You'll see what it takes to relax with your partner and build true intimacy through lovemaking. Hi, it's Gabrielle, and for over 12 years, I've been a licensed professional counselor and relationship expert in private practice in Boulder, Colorado. And my practice is grounded in the science of what makes relationships work. Today, you're going to discover how to deal with two of the biggest problems that couples encounter during sex: not feeling connected to each other and feeling distracted. Let's get started. Many couples have problems when it comes to sex, but the good news is most of these problems are solvable, and it's worth solving them because sex has so many benefits. These benefits include all of the following. Sex increases the emotional bond between you and your partner. Sex ups the mood-boosting neurotransmitters in your brain, like dopamine, oxytocin, and vasopressin. It improves the quality of your sleep. It reduces physical pain and anxiety, and sex helps you and your partner understand each other more deeply. Plus, sex feels good. One of the biggest problems that couples encounter related to sex is when they don't feel connected during the act. It's easy for partners to disconnect and experience sex in a negative way. And there's a good reason for this. Human interaction, whether sexual or otherwise, happens very, very fast. It's really the deep instinctual part of your brain that's running the show in your relationship and when you're having sex. And that part of your brain is concerned with one thing and one thing only: your survival. Your deep brain isn't very good at assessing what's going on between you and your partner, much less figuring out the best way to engage in a loving, mutualistic relationship with them. That part of your brain's just trying to keep you safe. As a result, your brain tends to see everything through a negative lens. That only makes sense, right? Because that would be the best way to protect you, is to assume the worst. Because human interaction happens so fast, your brain is going to have to fill in the gaps of what it doesn't know. Just like all of us, you're bound to misinterpret your partner, misunderstand their words, and misperceive what's actually going on. This tendency of the brain naturally creates problems in relationships, and in the bedroom in particular. People are constantly misunderstanding each other, not really understanding what's going on, and misinterpreting each other. But there's a way to solve this problem. The solution is talk about sex. Now, I know this might not sound sexy. Many couples feel that talking about sex at any time is a turnoff. But if you have the right mindset about sex, you can understand why talking about sex is so important. Sex should be an opportunity to get to know each other better, to work together, to cooperate, not only on achieving the best orgasms for both people, but on discovering each other, on feeling closer, and deepening your friendship as a couple. Ever think about sex that way? So what should you talk about when it comes to sex, and when? I suggest you talk about sex both when you're not having sex and when you are having sex. What? You mean talk about sex while you're having it? Yes! Now, I'm not suggesting that you pull a 100-page sexual manifesto out of your back pocket and begin reading it to your partner during sex. There are helpful ways and unhelpful ways to talk about sex in the bedroom. Let's talk about the do's and don'ts of talking about sex while you're having it. Don't talk about sex as a way of trying to avoid feeling uncomfortable with your partner, but do talk about sex to express anything that feels uncomfortable to you. Here are some common issues that could come up for you during sex that couples should definitely be talking about while making love. Number 1, performance anxiety. Number 2, traumatic memories that surface during sex. Number 3, any discomfort whatsoever that you're experiencing, either physically or emotionally. Number 4, being distracted during sex. And number 5, when you're ready to stop having sex. So let's focus on one of these issues, being distracted during sex. What should you do about it? Many couples feel that their partner is distracted, or they themselves are distracted while making love. It's like they feel like they're not really there when they're making love. You may have a feeling of uncertainty, uneasiness, or anxiety when you're having sex. You may find yourself caught up in mental images of negative experiences between you and your partner. Your body might be there, but you might feel like your mind is somewhere else. Now, there could be all kinds of reasons for this. If you and your partner have injured each other emotionally, or you have a history of fighting all the time with no repair, this is going to make it very difficult to relax and feel open enough with each other to feel present during sex. So here's what you need to do. When you're not having sex, you and your partner need to agree to repair all injuries between you and actually do it. This means listening to what you've done to hurt your partner. It means being courageous enough to tell your partner what they've done to hurt you, and apologizing and making amends, both of you. Repair is critical if you hope to be vulnerable enough with each other to enjoy sex. One of the unique things about sexual intercourse for humans is that we have sex belly to belly. I mean, not all the time, but it's a possibility. Belly to belly is the most vulnerable position a mammal can assume. You are exposing your vulnerable underbelly to another being. And if you're already feeling hurt by that person, there's no way you're going to let yourself be vulnerable with them. The bottom line, repair all injuries between you if you want to have good sex. But even if you have repaired your injuries, many couples struggle to be fully present with each other, and this plays out in the bedroom as well. So here are some tips for how to fully show up in the bedroom. Tip number 1. Practice sensate focus. Sensate focus is a very old technique originally proposed by Masters and Johnson, the original sex researchers, for increasing communication and reducing sexual performance anxiety between couples. And guess what? It still works. Take turns with your partner lying down and just touching each other's bodies in a way that is pleasurable both for the one being touched and the one doing the touching. The point of sensate focus is just to touch each other without having the pressure of this leading to intercourse. Sensate focus can be very helpful for couples when one or both partners is feeling pressure to have intercourse, or the couple tends to jump to intercourse with no foreplay. Take sexual intercourse off the table for now and just focus on touching each other. This can free you up to experience the joy of just being together without a goal, increasing your shared experience of presence. Tip number 2, make love in each other's eyes. Many couples make love with their eyes closed, or at the very least, they're not looking into each other's eyes when they're having sex. Instead of closing your eyes, try having sex with your eyes wide open on each other, in each other's eyes. Focusing all of your attention on your partner can lead to a loss of sense of separate self, and it can be an ecstatic experience of melting into each other. When partners engage in direct, sustained eye contact at close proximity, it can up the emotional intimacy between them, making sex a much more intense experience. But the fact is that partners can have all kinds of negative emotional reactions to making direct, sustained eye contact with each other. Some people are very averse to looking into their partner's eyes. If they had negative experiences with parents or primary caregivers as children who used eye contact in a way that was hostile or invasive, or no one ever made contact with their eyes at all, then direct eye contact as an adult may not be so easy. This may be especially true when it comes to eye contact with one's intimate partner. Committed intimate relationships activate our earliest experiences of dependency on our parents, unlike any other relationships we have. Although direct eye contact, whether during sex or not, may initially be triggering for you and your partner, if you stay with it, you'll likely find that both of you naturally calm down in each other's eyes. When you look directly into each other's eyes, it naturally lowers both of your stress levels, making it easier to relax. You can enter into a quiet, alert, trance-like state together, and this can be a wonderful, energetic space for lovemaking. Now let's hear from you. Have you experienced difficulty showing up during sex? If so, Which of the exercises I discussed today are you going to try? Sensate focus or making love in each other's eyes? Leave me your comments below. I look forward to reading them and seeing you in the next video. If you enjoyed what you learned in today's video, please give it a like and share it. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Just click on the subscribe button right here. That will help me be able to bring you more quality videos like this one. And please go to thepowercoupleformula.com for lots more information about how to build an amazing relationship and Power Couples education to stay connected.